After selling my company for $32 million, I threw a party. Just before the toast, I saw my daughter-in-law slip something into my wine. When no one was watching, I quietly swapped glasses with her father. A few minutes later, he started collapsing. You think you know your own son, right? You think you've built a life, a legacy for him. Then, in one gut-wrenching moment, you realize the truth, not just greed, but a betrayal so cold it almost cost me everything, even my life. My name is Lester, and this is how my perfect retirement party turned into a chilling showdown. Dennis's fist slammed onto my mahogany desk, making the newly signed contracts jump. My heart leaped into my throat. $5 million. That's what I need, and I need it now, Dad. I looked up from the documents, my hand still gripping the pen I'd used to sign away 32 years of my life's work. The ink was barely dry on the sale agreement. $32 million. Freedom. Retirement. A whole new chapter was supposed to start. Dennis, I just sold the company. I can finally retire. I told him, my voice thick with emotion. But his eyes, they gleamed with something I'd never seen before, pure, raw, undisguised hunger. And that's perfect, Dad. Now you can help your son. $5 million. I've got debts to cover, and I want to start my own business. Wendy, his wife, stood by the door, her calculating gaze shifting between Dennis and those contracts on my desk. She gave Dennis this slight, almost imperceptible nod when he glanced her way. A silent signal I nearly missed, but it hit me like a cold shot. You didn't even congratulate me. I heard myself say, the words coming out harder than I intended. This is the biggest day of my life, and you march into my office demanding money. I'm congratulating you now. Dennis leaned forward, his palms flat on the desk, practically shouting. $32 million is incredible. So what's $5 million to you? It's nothing. Nothing? I'd started King Technologies in this very room. Dennis was barely walking then. I worked 18-hour days, missed school plays, baseball games, built something from scratch while raising him alone after his mother died. Dennis, you have no idea what this money represents, I said, gathering the contracts protectively. This is my security, my retirement. I've earned this. And I'm your son. His voice cracked, like a teenager, even though he was 38. I deserved something for all those years you were working instead of being a father. The accusation hit me like a splash of ice water. Wendy stepped closer, her voice dripping with honey. Maybe we could discuss this more calmly. Dennis just thinks it would be wonderful if you could help us get started. Started? Dennis had been getting started for 15 years. Different jobs, different schemes, always needing money. And ever since marrying Wendy 3 years ago, those needs had grown exponentially. Come to the party tomorrow night, I said, tucking the contracts into my desk drawer. Bring Wendy's parents. We'll celebrate properly. I'll explain my plans for retirement. Maybe discuss how I can help you both responsibly. Responsibly? Dennis's laugh was that full story added in below.